Barbie, right? You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Barbie, um, first of all, I'm a white bitch. You feel me? A lot
Mm-hmm.
of white girls don't rap. I have blonde hair, the typical little Barbie scenario. I'm also into the beauty industry, so people call me Barbie. Anyways, um, the rock star aspect, really, when I came into music, um, I was really into artists like Lil Walt, like really grungy, dirty, just like aggressive music.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he rap, he say like, "This ain't rap, it's hard rock. Like it's hard rock. Like this ain't rap music." You feel me?
Right.
And I kind of like I fucked with that. So I was like, "All right, cool, rock star. Like I'm a rock star." But then when I really started rapping, it was like I just wanted to rap about guns and like just like trap shit. So I was like, man, Rockstar, fuck that. Glockstar. You feel me? And then just the shit that I started getting into and the people I was running with and stuff, it was just kind of like, alright, cool, Glockstar. And they was fucking with it. Especially since, like I said, I am a white bitch. Anytime I go somewhere, I'll be like, oh, what's up, my name Glock, my name Glock. They, huh? Your name what? What's your name?
Right.
So it's immediately like something that people's not gonna forget.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause you're like, that kind of don't add up, but I like it though.
Right.
So that's kind of that's kind of how I got that really. And you know what I'm saying? I love Glocks too, so there's that.
You keep a Glock on you at all times?
At all times, no. Um, nah, cause really, I don't be feeling like I don't got no smoke with nobody. And I'm really good with I'm good with everybody. So it's always like whenever I'm never really by myself and I do surround myself with a lot of like males, you feel me? So every time I'm stepping out, like it's somebody with me. And whoever with me is 9 times out of 10, they clutching. So it's like, you feel me?
Are you gang affiliated?
I gotta, huh?
Are you gang affiliated?
No, I am not. I actually just got into it this morning with some folks because I had recently posted a picture in a blue bandana outfit, you know what I'm saying, which is affiliated to Crip. I am not a Crip. I have a song that says I am not a Blood. I am not a Crip, But like I said, though, I'm cool with everybody. So it's like I don't be feeling no type of way. People be like, what had happened this morning was, dude was like, oh, you set tripping, you set tripping. I said, no, I'm not, cause I ain't never said I bang. I will tell you I don't bang, but I'm cool with everybody who do though.
Right. Do you hang around people that's gang affiliated?
Um, no, no, I don't.
It's fakes. It's fake. So tell everybody how your childhood was growing up.
You
What was
said
your
how my childhood was growing
yeah growing up?
up? Well, I would say, damn. Hold on. I
Yeah.
told her ass not to call me. Okay, so as a kid, my
Mm-hmm.
parents got divorced when I was 2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, I just moved around like, god damn. I moved around a lot. Really, so I just turned 20. My birthday was on Wednesday. And I
Mm-hmm.
have moved over 17 times in my life. So, and I was always with my mom. I'll say my dad, he always, he was always around and he always like took care of me and my sister and shit because he was the one who had the money. But still, it was always just a throw money at me. It was never a throw love at me type thing. And I was always staying with my mom, she don't have shit. Like my mom ain't never had shit. And it was just kind of like me seeing my mom always try to make it work, no matter it was working 2, 3 jobs, not coming home. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of just showed me a lot because, like I said, on the other end, my dad, he had money, but he ain't never had the affectionate aspect. So it was kind of like I really felt like I was all on my own, for real, even though I knew I wasn't. So it kind of like led me to start, like acting out and shit and, getting into stuff that I maybe shouldn't have been getting into and just stuff like that because just I always felt like I was just there, but motherfuckers didn't really see me, you know? So it's like really, I grew up straight, like, but it was just like me trying to figure out like who's really right and who's wrong, especially with having parents who was never together.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot for me actually because so they got divorced when I was 2 years old and I was moving around, and they both got remarried when I was 6 years old to two different people. So now I had two bigger families, right? And then
Right.
they both got divorced again in the same summer when I turned 12.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like for me, I had to like learn about life because nothing is permanent and you can't get comfortable with nothing. And just like the experiences that I had with the different families and stuff like that really opened my eyes and made me, I guess, just realize a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So especially like on my dad's side, like I said, he did have money and shit. So I grew up pretty much on houseboats, like around the party scene, like all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5 years old, 6 years old, staying up till goddamn 3, 4, 5 in the morning, just running around our houseboats with naked folks and bitches who was way too young to be hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? My pops and shit, like people doing drugs and stuff, and me, I just had to like, I was just in it, like, and just had to realize what was really going on. And I mean, it was whatever though,
So you,
really. And then it's like when you think back on it, when you get older and you actually start to like realize shit for real and put two and two together, it was like, oh, like maybe that kind of fucked me up a little bit, or maybe that kind of like took a little bit of the childhood from me, like, cause other little kids wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? They playing in the street and shit, but not playing in the street. But you know what I'm saying? They outside. They playing outside. And me, I'm running around with loud ass music, bitches topless, doing coke and shit. And me, I'm just young as fuck. This shit lit. Like, nah, this is not normal.
did
But
you
it's okay
experiment?
though because
Mm-hmm.
it's okay because like it made me into a lit bitch, you feel me? But then again, also I'm still young. Like I said, I just turned 20. So by growing up like that, it's like now that shit kind of play out for me. Like motherfuckers is ready to go to the club, they ready to get their drink on, smoke on, da 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 da. But me, I'm like, man, we already did this shit. I already seen this shit. This shit is played out. So it's like, it's whatever though. Everything forms who you are from the age that you can start remembering shit.
So you experiment with cocaine growing up? Did you try it?
Ah, you the police. Um, I'm not gonna say growing up. I'm not gonna say that, but I mean, I tried it. I don't do it. I don't support it because I see what it do to people.
When you tried it?
Uh, Probably when I was like 17, 18. I really only ever did it like one time. Okay, alright, cool. So I went to Jamaica, right? Me and my family went to Jamaica, and we get off the boat and shit. You know, we tourists and shit. So everybody
Yeah.
they down there. Oh, what do you need? What do you need? We need that white and that green. They like, all right, cool. Come on, say less. Hop in the car. So my brothers, they go get in the car. First of all, this is stupid. This is really stupid. We in a different country. We don't know these folks. You feel me? So they get in the car, boom, they go up into the hills of Jamaica and shit. They don't come back for hours. I'm talking about hours, probably like 3-4 hours. We like, what the fuck going on? They come back and shit. They got it. They got the stuff, and then we had to go get back on the boat. So they had to smuggle that shit on the boat, and that was probably like the first time I tried it was then, and then I didn't do it again after that until I went to the Wiz Khalifa concert, and I did probably like a gram to myself. And
What
after
made
that,
you try that at the concert? Wait a minute. Stop right there. Stop right
at
there.
the
What made you try that at the concert?
um, I don't know. I have no idea really. It was like a bunch of my friends that came. It was probably like 8 or 9 of us, and me and my homegirl, we was just like, fuck it, we gonna get a gram each. We had just got cool with my homeboy who was selling it. R.I.P. him, anyways. But we
And
had
this is a gram of cocaine, right?
yeah.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
so we had, picked it up or whatever. And I didn't really plan on doing that much because, I never really did it for real. But we went to the Wiz Khalifa concert and just kind of just got passed around and shit. But after that, with like the way it made my head feel and shit, I was like, fuck no, I can't never do this again. Because I was wired. Like when I got home, I was laying in the bed like, fuck. It was terrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was just like, I don't need to do this. So I just never did it again after that.
What kind of like what you did you snort it with a lot like with a dollar bill or with a silver straw? Like how you snorted it?
You know what I'm saying? Did a little key bump. Yeah.
Okay. What did the drug do for you? Did it enhance your sex life or okay.
Nah, I actually never had sex on cocaine. Um, what did it do for me? Nothing really. Just allowed me to drink more, I guess.
Did it
Like,
get you hyper?
did it get me hyper? Nah, I wouldn't say it got me hyper. No, it was just like it was just alert. Like I don't know. It really wasn't nothing. Like it was just like a stay awake, like don't get tired type thing. And like when you drink on it, like you supposedly what I heard, you know what I'm saying? I haven't played with it too much, but like if you drink a lot, you supposedly don't throw up or something like that.
Did
And
you encounter any nosebleeds?
no, I've only ever had one nosebleed in my life, and it was not from that. Yeah.
So okay.
So no.
What other drugs have you experimented with?
Um. Can I answer these questions on here? Shit. I've done psychedelics. I've done, just like little party drugs. Popped a few pills. I actually used to, I wouldn't say I was addicted, but I used to take Xanax a lot.
You
And
snorted or you popped them?
now I would pop them. And really, I almost died one time.
How you did that? Explain that.
Um, it was what month? September 18th, 2018. Um, I used to pop, Xanax pretty frequently. I would do like a couple of them, like pop 4 or 5 of them, like at a time. And this one day, uh, I had took this guy. I didn't really know him. My homeboy knew him, but I had took him to go make a play or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, appreciate you. Let me throw you these Xanax. Like you could have a couple of them, like just for taking me." I'm like, "All right, cool. Kind of weird, but all right, cool." So then he gave them to me. And this one day before school, it was my senior year. Um, I was having, I would say, like kind of like an anxiety attack before school. It wasn't like a full-on anxiety attack, but I was just feeling kind of, I was just feeling off. So I had popped like a fourth of the one bar. Keep in mind, I said I used to take 3 or 4 at a time. So this was really out of the ordinary for me to just pop a fourth like that. Like I wasn't trying to tweet. I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying, do anything. And it was laced. Like it was laced as fuck. That shit was pressed. I even actually, you can test them. You can break them open and look at them and see if they're real. And that shit looked real. And I had took the fourth. I actually had to go to probation that day after school, just because I had crashed my car multiple times off Xanax beforehand, before this experience. So I was on driving probation, and it was my last day of probation. I had popped that fourth, and I was just walking around like a zombie. Like shit had me foaming out of my mouth. Like I couldn't walk. Like I was falling. Like my principal at my school even pulled me out my class and was like, I guess trying to see if I was straight. I don't remember this at all, but I guess I like played it off cool. And then after school, I was going to an alternative school, my school that I went to. And so, when you in an alternative school, it's not a lot of females, just because, you know. But so my car didn't start that day after school, just randomly. So I was trying to get people to jump my car because I'm like, I gotta go to probation, gotta go to probation. Do. Everybody, they like, you can't drive, you can't drive, you can't drive. Me, man, fuck you talking about, yes I can. I'm trying to fight folks. Like I start swinging on folks. They, all right, fuck this bitch, let her do what she want to do. So then I get in the car, boom. Two of my homeboys, they hop in the car. They're like, we not finna let you just drive by yourself. So they get in the car. Boom. Driving down the road. It's a lady supposedly raking her leaves and shit. But she's standing in the street. I guess I got too close to her or whatever, that they was like, oh, hell no, you tripping. Like, let me get out the car. So I pull over. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I still got to go to probation. Fuck y'all. Get out the car then. So they get out the car. Boom. I'm still driving. Keep driving. I get to a red light. And supposedly at the red light, I had like tapped somebody in front of me. And we pulled over and whatnot. And keep in mind, I don't remember none of this. This is what I've been told this. So the lady ended up hitting me up later on, and she's like, oh, you got to pay for my car. And I'm like, if you don't got no car insurance, you're like, you don't got to pay for that shit. Like, you ain't called the police, and you ain't got no car insurance? Fuck no. So then I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not paying for that shit. My homegirl ended up telling me, shorty, we was on the phone the whole time. Like, you told her not to call the police. I'm like, oh, for real? That's how she got my information? So I didn't remember none of that. So she let me go. I kept driving down the road, and I got into, it was like a elementary school, like a school zone. And I guess I had fell asleep behind the wheel.
Right.
And my car swerved to the left, and I hit the fuck out of this car, and we slid like 900 feet. And they pulled me out of the car. I was unconscious. I was like foaming out of my mouth and shit. Like I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. Like it was fucked up. And ever since then, like I ain't never took no drugs again, because I ain't never really popped no pills, because like you just never know. And for anybody who know that situation that happened with me, and they know, and they still pop pills, I feel like it's very disrespectful to me. I always, like, if anybody that I know be around me and they do that shit, I feel like it's automatically fuck you to me. After that, I stopped doing everything.
Do you feel like people take you serious as a white rapper?
Yes and no. It depends really, because I feel like yes, because people are like, oh yeah, she popping her shit. But then no, because I have so many different things that I talk about. But just because I am white, a lot of people don't believe some of the things that I say. Or it'd be like, like some little bitches who's really like in the shit that's gonna be like, nah. Just people in general just sometimes don't fuck with me just off the fact that I'm white. Like, cause everywhere I go, I'm the only white friend that I have, other than I have one homegirl who's white. Every other all my other friends is black.
And why is that?
You said what?
I said, why is that? You think just
Why is
found?
that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you hope be lame as hell. That's why. Like, people be boring. I don't know. But every time, like, anywhere I go, like, clubs and stuff, I'm always, like, one of the only white people there. So
You feel
people
left
just,
out?
nah, I don't feel left out. Definitely not at all. It just, sometimes people will look at me crazy. Like, it's been multiple times, like, dude I used to fuck with,
Yeah.
when we would go to the strip club and stuff, he'd always be telling me, like, oh, like, da-da-da-da, shorty over there, she looking hard, da-da-da-da. And, like, I could, like, look around, like, bitches really be looking mad sometimes. They
Why you feel like
really
they
be
look?
pressed sometimes.
Why you feel like they be pressed about you with a black guy? Or
Why would a black guy? I mean, honestly, I'll say this, like, okay, so it's one of those things when, okay, so if I'm fucking with a black guy, right, and he decide that, so say he were to cheat on me or something, he cheat on me with a black girl, I'm not gonna feel some type of way about, like, the situation. It's just girls sometimes get mad because, so say the girl's black, right? I can never be black. And if he's with a white girl, she can never be the white girl.
right?
I mean, like, it's just something that it just can't be. Like, it's different when, you know what I'm saying, we look alike, I guess, because people be feeling like, I don't know. People just be feeling like it's a competition or some shit. I don't really feel no way though, because people always telling me, like, I don't know. People tell me I don't act white or none of that shit, and I don't get that either,
I don't
because
never understood that either.
I'm like, how are you supposed to act
Exactly.
like? First of all, you can't act like no fucking color. You sound stupid. And
Exactly.
second of all, that's putting a connotation on yourself,
Stereotype.
yeah, on me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. I like everyone to be able to be themselves and be equal, and, you know what I'm saying, just do you. Like, you feel me?
How you felt when you brought your first black guy home? What did your parents say?
Matter of fact, they loved him, to be honest. They did. Um, you know what I'm saying? The first black guy I brought home, I wouldn't say he wasn't like no, like, he wasn't from the hood. I'll just say that.
But you like him hood, right? Am I correct?
You said what?
You like him hood, though. Is that right?
Oh, correct. Correct.
I thought so. I thought so.
Please keep a fire. If you don't have one, get the fuck. But yeah, the first guy I brought, I introduced to my mom. Cause my mom, she's super open-minded. She's super cool. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't give a fuck as long as he's nice. Like, they was having a better time than we was. Shit, they was watching TV and shit. I was trying to, do something with Buddy out here. Now I'm hanging out with your mom. Like, all right, cool. But the second one that I brought around, she ain't like him because, you know what I'm saying, he was a little hood.
But you had like him, though, ain't it?
Of course, I love that attitude shit.
Let me
Like,
ask you this, though. How come when women bring people home, they don't like them when their parents don't like them and they love them? Why is that? The girl love them.
cause they don't know. Like, the parents, they don't know about, like, I don't know. It's something like, okay, so old dude I used to fuck with, I fucked with him for like 2 years. He was very, how do
Go
I
ahead and
say
say
it?
it. Go ahead and
Hard to
say it.
understand. I don't know. He was just hard to understand, just off like his life experiences and where he came from, shit he been through. Like, you know, he not gonna act like no regular civilized person who's just gonna ha ha he with you all the time. Like, he don't fuck with folks. Didn't want to go nowhere. Didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because to him, like, shit ain't really safe out here for real. So it's just off rip, like, your interactions with people is going to be immediately different just based off how you view life itself. So I feel like I really got to take the time out to understand and see where he was coming from. Whereas my folks or parents in general, they don't get that. They get what you tell them and what you show them. So it's like, I think that's why. But I always tend to draw towards people who like been through a struggle.
Why is that?
Because I'm like a super caring person, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So I always wanted to be the one to show people like it's really more out there. Like, you just gotta like have a little faith. Like, just because you've been done wrong so many times or you've been dealt the shittiest hand, like, it ain't always like that. I'm just the type of person, like, I'm never gonna give up on nobody. Like, my friends, my folks, like, nobody. Just because I feel like people gave up on me before, so, and it just pushed you to go harder. So really, that's why I'm fucking with the music shit the way that I do, because, like I said, people always will tell you, you're not shit, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like I said, as a white female rapper, you can't rap, you can't do this, you can't do that. All right, let me show you real quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for people, you gotta help them understand too, because sometimes they be so down bad and they be so stuck in their ways.
Right.
I don't know. I just be feeling like a preacher sometimes.
So why you like the black guys more than you like the white guys? What's the reason behind it? You just been raised like that, or
Nah, cause I don't know. Really, I think it's because they just got that little drip, that little swag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
trendy?
yeah, trendy. Yeah, they trendy. But I don't know. I just don't find white guys attractive. I just don't. I dated one white guy. He did me so wrong, so wrong.
How he did it?
Well, to start off with, he was a drug addict. So that was just like terrible. 'Cause he was like lying a lot. Like, when you're addicted to drugs, like, you'll do anything and you'll say anything. And
Right.
just like, he didn't really care about himself enough to care about me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, that was like my first boyfriend. So it just kind of like fucked me up for a minute, because I really liked him a lot. And then he had went to rehab one night. Like, he had texted me one night like, "Oh, can I see you real quick?" Da da da. And I was asleep. Next day, never heard from him, because he went to rehab that night. And I didn't even know he went to rehab. And I never saw him again after that. I still have never seen him. It's been 6 years. Haven't talked to him. Haven't seen him. He just disappeared out of fucking thin air.
And you grew up in it. And you grew up in Atlanta, right?
Like I said, remember I told you I moved around like a lot, so
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm from nowhere. Like, I would never say I'm from somewhere, and I'll never claim nothing like, oh yeah, da 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 da. Like, I could tell you where I lived at, or I could tell you like what schools I went to and stuff like that. But that's why I just say, yeah, I'm from Atlanta, because I've lived everywhere.
So what you had did for the Black Lives Matter movement?
Um, I made a freestyle video, just touching on like a few topics. I also went protesting every single day that they had it. I was living on MLK Southeast in Memorial at the time of the Black Lives Matter protest, and that was my apartment building was a 6-minute walk to the Capitol. So I was extremely close. So
Mm.
we went every single day, and did that. I've also supported Black businesses. Anytime, I can't really say this is I guess anytime I hear anything ignorant, like, I'm gonna call it out, like, anytime. And like I said, with my dad being a rich white man, do you think he has a lot of Black friends? No. And him, honestly, he's a Trump supporter. Me, I'm not at all. Don't even play. Don't get me started on that. But he is. So, and just with who he surround himself with, just like, it's just different. Like, he just don't understand. Like I said, like me liking guys who's from the hood and stuff, and him being this rich man who don't understand poverty. It's very like, you have to redirect the shit. So it's just like, anytime I see ignorance, like, I'm gonna call it out. Like, I'm not just gonna be somebody who's just gonna allow you to disrespect folks or have the wrong information. So really, that's
Man, you are a white man's nightmare, white man's daughter nightmare. You know that, right?
oh, for real, for real. He'd be like, cause my sister, right? My sister, see me, I'm the black sheep of my family. Like, always have been, always will be. My sister, she is very successful. She, not saying I'm not, but she pretty much went down the path of go to school, get good grades, do everything you're supposed to do, don't do drugs, go to college, go to grad school, have a perfect boyfriend, perfect family, little dog, all that shit, right? Whereas me, nah, I'm finna do what I want to do. Like,
You want that nigga serving that pack and bringing in them pounds on it.
it ain't even really about that. It just, I need to see that you gonna hustle, like, that you really gonna get to it how you gotta get to it. Like, that's what I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with lazy, like, at any means. But I also don't fuck with a crash dummy. Somebody who's, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do because you can, and because, like, you always gotta get to it how you gonna get to it, but you gotta play it smart. Like, don't just be doing extra shit to do extra shit when you could actually do it a different way with and have a better result.
No, man, we going outside, ain't it? Going out ultra said.
You feel me? But yeah, like me, I always been like, I graduated high school a year early, because I went to the alternative school, and because of that, like, I was never the type to go to college. Like, I didn't want to go to college, so I enrolled myself in like a trade school, which is like a year program, whereas like the regular college, like, you in that shit. So me, boom, I'm out of school, like, while all these other kids are still in school. I'm doing something that people's not normally doing, so automatically it put a image on me, like, that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. When really, I'ma just get to it how I want to get to it, and that's the only thing I can respect. Like, if you gonna hustle, but you gonna do it your way. Like, I don't like when people just do shit because other people tell them to do it. Like, you gotta do what makes you happy. And if me not wanting to go to college, I'm not going. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Are you happy right now?
Am I happy right now? I would say yes. I'm personally in a period of a lot of growth. I've started to realize a lot of shit and acting on a lot of things differently. Within like the last 3 years, it's just been like a lot of shit that I let slide that I shouldn't have, or let people, you know what I'm saying, talk to me however, or just actually let people be in my ear. Whereas in the last like year or so, 2 years, I've been doing my own shit. Like, I'm not finna let nobody else control my decisions or make me feel some type of way about my decisions, or like have anybody I don't like when people second guess me. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because the fuck, what I got a cap for? What I got to act for? You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I'm in a growth period, and I've noticed a lot. Like, so I think I'm getting myself right, for real, for real. And because I am in this growth period, getting myself right. A lot of people ask me like, why have I not dropped music recently? And I would say it's due to that, because I want myself to be exactly where I need to be in order for me to continue to release music and content and all of that as I'm supposed to. Because so when I had started the rapping, like I started like a year ago in October.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just so excited about it that I was just like, fuck it, let's get in the studio, let's record some shit, and I'm finna drop it. Like, boom, this is it. When really, motherfuckers will take the time out to build their vault up, build their content up, so that they can continue to just escalate. But for me, I was just really excited about it. And then with the whole Corona shit happening, like, that put a lot of stress on my pocket, especially as an independent artist.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? You
Very
got to pay for your
expensive.
studio time. You got to pay for the mastering and the mixing. You got to pay for the shit, the cover art. You got to pay for, sometimes you even got to pay to perform. You got to pay for the photo shoots, the video shoots, like all that shit. You have to pay for everything, the outfits, like everything. So it's like, with me being who I am and how I came into this, like what my family is, like I was the only one really telling myself that I could do it. And I'm the one who has to show everything. So with just how everything been going with the economy and everything, I've been laying low, still working, still recording, just to get myself to the position where when I start dropping again, it's up. Like, it's up from there. Because with the music shit, it doesn't wait. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, though. That's facts. How much money do you think you spent on music so far?
So far, I would say not that much, honestly. Let me think. Let me think, for real, for real. Probably like off. So when you ask that, you mean just like making the music itself, or like with promotion and shit like that?
All that together, how much you just spent on your career so far?
Ooh, with promo, probably at least like, so I've only dropped 2 songs.
Right.
Okay. So probably like $700, $800, $700.
And you blowing
That's
that
not
back.
that much, but it is if you think about it. Just for 2.
Oh, you running up that bag, bro. You blowing that bag, ain't it?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
How you feel about the cliche and they say blondes are dumb? How you feel about that?
Cow. That's how I feel about it. It's cow. Um, I'm smart as shit. I honestly, I feel like people think like when they look at me or like hear me talk or something, like I sound stupid, but I'm really not. Um, I don't know. I don't think like, why would your hair color have anything to do with your intelligence level? Like, I just think it's stupid. Like, if anyone's stupid here, it would have to be you who's saying this shit, because
Right.
it doesn't add up. But yeah, I don't I don't really feed into like little like stuff like that. It's like,
So you
okay.
working? So you working 9 to 5, a regular 9 to 5?
Um, I wouldn't say a 9 to 5. I work 10 to 4. But yeah, yes, I do, and I'm not gonna knock nobody at all for doing it. I didn't have a job for a while, and I was selling drugs, you know what I'm saying, was scamming, you know what I'm saying, did do shit like that, but then
OnlyFans?
I began to make an OnlyFans. I did, but what happened was
What happened? What?
somebody, whichever weirdo it is out there, bought my content from me before I set up the actual page, because I had set my page up, but I didn't have my ID at the time, just because it was coming in the mail or whatever, and you needed it to actually get paid off of it. So people was just buying my content from me.
Mm-hmm.
So Buddy bought it, made a fake Instagram account, and sent it to every single person that I follow.
Mm.
Like, for free.
What was you doing on there? Was you having sex on there?
No, it wasn't none of that. Really, what I was finna do was I was finna take other bitches' content, put it on there. Boom, I don't gotta do shit. Now y'all just paying me. Just because off of my name, because you think it's me, but it's not. Or the other way I was gonna take it was I was finna make one and post like unreleased music on it. Have people pay for that. I don't know, because you can do anything on OnlyFans. It's not just about like sexual shit. That's just how people take it these days. But it's really not. You can do more than that. So I was thinking either take other people's shit or put music on it. But long story short, I didn't end up making it because I was actually in a relationship at the time, and Buddy had started tripping. So, and then he was saying he was gonna make one, and I wasn't going for it. So.
How much money have you made off scams?
Off scams? Probably like, see, I'm dumb, so I done spent it all.
No, you ain't dumb. No, you're highly intelligent. No.
I would say, see, I wasn't like big into scamming, but I'd probably say 10.
10,000?
Yeah. But I don't got shit to show for that because motherfuckers was just acting like the shit was regular.
How much you was blowing? How do you scam? For everybody watching, how do you scam?
Shit, you gotta get the methods. Really, you just buy the piece.
Was it just you by yourself, or were you with other people?
Nah, it was never just me by myself. Cause I'm the type of person, like, I'll do the shit, but it ain't finna be on none of my shit.
Let me get this right. When you was scamming, did you have the money sent to your address?
No. No. It was like you buy, like, you get the pieces, you get the cards and shit, and you swipe for that.
Can you like demonstrate and tell everybody like some of your methods? Not all your methods, but some of your methods.
Hell nah, they gotta buy them shits.
Okay.
Wells method, going for the low. Nah.
So you made 10 bands. How did you blow 10 bands?
It's easy. Come on now. Living in Atlanta, $1,000 is the new $100. Like, just because I was living by myself, so it's kind of like just spending it on anything. Like, it's not my money. You feel me? So it's spending on food, spending on clothes, spending on things I want to go do, buy makeup with it. Like, I was just doing stupid shit with it. Like, I didn't, like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm stupid, because I ain't saved none of it. So now I'm, like, back to square one. Where now with this corona shit going on, like, they cracking the fuck down on folks who scam. So that's why I cut that shit. Like, I'm not doing none of that. The unemployment, like, none of that. Because when I had hit for unemployment, it actually hit for 22. But and the car was supposed to be sent in the mail. I don't know what happened, but the shit never showed up to my house.
So hold on, wait a minute. You just said you said the car was supposed to be sent to your house. Now
The car.
I just got some game listening to somebody just now. You never have the car sent to your house. That's how you get indicted.
I know, it's some stupid ass shit, but it never came.
you realize that that car would have came, that could have been traced back to you. And I just want to say this for everybody who's watching my channel right now. If you were caught scamming, you will get caught when all this is over with. You're going to get caught, probably. They're going to trace the IP address off your laptop.
That's why I stopped that shit. Yeah, because I didn't do it on none of my devices. Like I said, like I would never do that shit on my shit. And so it's never gonna, if you were to look into it, wherever that shit ping off, whatever fucking cell tower, because I know who did it didn't use no damn VPN. I know for a fact they didn't. So if my shit ever were to come up, I don't know nothing about that shit.
Because it was funny, because it was a guy who made a song. He was scamming all
TJ86.
EMD, the EMD or whatever you call it, and he made a song about it, and he actually had the cards in his hand in the video. And after that, the feds came and
dumb as hell. See, that's
and
why
the feds seized him.
That's why in that song, that you had the little freestyle you had posted on your story of me, which is actually a song coming out. It's called Street Scholar. I say, what the fuck I say? I might go and hit up Chase. If the feds ask, he's just my friend. Then I switch to BOA because I heard they hit for 10. Then I got to switch it up because TJ done sold them the game. Got to switch from swiping cards to selling shorties out their name. So that is like TJ86, right? He's a rapper. He's a scammer. All he rap about is scamming. I mean, not no more, but that's how he, like, got hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, people really do that shit. But as I said, in Street Scholar, like, you gotta switch that shit up because the feds, they know about this shit now. They know, especially everybody in Atlanta. Like, with the G Herbo shit that she was talking about earlier, hell yeah, he did that shit. Hell yeah, he did that shit. He from Chicago. It's hitting big in Chicago right now. They hitting big in Chicago right now. Like, just because, like, at the end of the day, Herb, he's making a lot of money, right? But he's still in the streets, though. You know what I'm saying? More money. If you could get it, that's more money. Like, what you mean? Simple.
It's never a limit on money, ain't it?
You feel me? So it's like, you gotta, but at the end of the day, you can't, what people get stuck on is they get stuck in the scamming. They get stuck in the street. They get stuck on doing that shit. That's why I say you gotta switch it up because motherfuckers finna catch on at some point. Like,
they gonna catch you. They gonna get back and catch all those people who scamming. For all y'all people who think y'all stole thousands or millions of dollars, they gonna catch y'all.
I'm saying. Like, I know motherfuckers who's riding around lamb trucks right now with 50 on them. You know what I'm saying?
They will be caught, and the feds are gonna seize all this shit.
And I'm like, you have no paper trail.
And you know what? I hope they get caught. All y'all scamming out there, I hope and pray y'all get caught. They lock your dumb ass up.
That's him. He said it. I ain't say that. Y'all get what you gotta get. but for real though, people they really be stuck on that shit though. And it's honestly like getting fast money is addicting. So that's also like something that I want to touch on in my music. Like, people gotta find like real happiness because people turn money into a symbol of happiness, and it's not that. Like, they try to like, oh well, I'm richer than you. Okay, you're also sad as fuck. So
you don't believe money buy happiness?
Hell no. It's all circumstantial. Just because you in the club every night, you throwing money, you buying good food that you want to buy, you got the clothes on that you want to wear. Okay, but what else? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you really feel about yourself? Like, because, yeah, you can live that good life and, you know what I'm saying, be well fed and be around folks who's up. But it's like, at the end of the day, when you go home by yourself, how do you feel about yourself? Like, is that the stuff that makes you feel good about yourself? It's deeper than that. Like money has nothing to do with your emotions, because at the end of the day, like I said, money is temporary. That shit gonna go away, and then what? So you go broke. All right, now you're fucked because you don't got shit no more.
What you feel like makes a person really happy inside? What is the true definition of happiness?
True definition of happiness?
Yeah.
I think it's just being content where you at, like with what you have. Because like I said, so I learned this like from my mom, right? Because she never really, had too much. She was always the type of person like we was living in like a small house, you know what I'm saying? And she always was like, "Oh, I want a smaller house," or like she never needed the nicest car. She had a nice car and sold that shit and got a shitty ass car and was content with it because she was surrounded by the people who love her and doing the things that she liked to do. So it was never like I just learned that money isn't everything. Like you just gotta be content with yourself. And if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're doing what makes you happy. Like me with the music. Like motherfuckers tell me all the time, don't do that shit. Shit not gonna take you nowhere. Da 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 da. At the end of the day, I like it. It make me feel good about me. So I don't care what you have to say, cause I feel good, you know? So it's like you just gotta do what you gotta do for you. Cause at the end of the day, you're going in the grave by yourself. Ain't nobody laying with you. You feel me? So like, and don't nobody owe you shit either. So it's like, okay, your mommy, your daddy, they could tell you anything. But at the end of the day, you're living for yourself. You're the only person who could see out of your eyes. You're the only person who could feel how you feel and think how you think. So it's like, you got to be good with you.
You might be a preacher, low key.
You know what I'm saying?
You might be a preacher, low key.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's why I fuck with people who be in the struggle because I feel like, not like I would never feel like I got the ups on somebody or nothing like that. But I feel like where my mind is at right now, it's like I could really show some people some shit. I could really like help people.
Who you feel like had the best crybaby challenge?
The best crybaby challenge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say mulatto because goddamn that ass fat.
Very fat, chunky.
I mean, I
Fat
don't
like
know.
my blunts.
I don't know really. Crybaby challenge.
They said she had dirty feet though.
Hey, they can't knock her for that. She it's her birthday. She living her best life. But yeah, I'll say mulatto. I love mulatto. I can't cap.
I think Jada did it. Little baby mother, and Megan did. Well, of course, Megan
Or
started.
Megan. Yeah, I was finna say Megan, but that's kind of like
I think Ari did it too though.
I didn't see that one. See, honestly, for me, I'm not a hot girl. I'll never be a hot girl. I don't listen to hot girl music. Like,
Why is that?
why is that? I'm not one of them. Like, I'm not finna go throw my ass around. I'm not finna go, like, I'm not, like, all they talk about is, oh, he finna pay for the pussy. He finna buy me a Birkin. Da 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 da. Like I said, based off the people who I fuck with, money is not important to me at all. Like I don't need no man to buy some shit for me. I done had rich ass men. Oh, let me buy you a car. Oh, let me
Damn.
buy you a bag. Oh, let me buy you
Did
some.
you fuck him?
Nah, I ain't take none of it. Like
Hold on, I'm saying before they offered this, did you fuck him?
no,
Oh wow. Damn.
no, never. Nah. I would never do that. Just I feel like that would make me feel like shit about myself. Cause it's like, why did I do that? I didn't do it because I wanted to do it. It would have been did it for the money, and that to me is grimy. That's dirty. Like I done had a motherfucker offer me and my homegirl 10 bands just to come over there and give him a massage. Like first of all, sir, you sound like a lick. Second of all, you're weird because why are you paying for that? Like you must have something going on with you. Like if I feel like
He
I feel
wanted to
like
sell. He wanted child trafficking, sex
you
trafficking,
feel me?
sex trafficking.
I feel like if a man is paying for a pussy, he has something. Like there is a reason why you're paying for it.
Well, every man pays for pussy. Wait a minute. We gotta put that out there. Every guy paying for
I
pussy.
mean, okay, it might be an outfit that
No,
get the
no.
bitch.
You're paying with time, effort, your emotions. You're paying somehow. Every man paying.
But I'm talking about with money, dinero.
You're still paying. You pay for a date. That's
I
still
mean,
you
I guess, but it's like
still
if
paying.
you're gonna offer me 10 bands
That's too
to
damn
just
much.
come to your crib, you're weird to me. Like
For
that's
Holly Berry, I would though. Holly Berry, I would. But that's way
like
too much.
no, yeah. Like I've had motherfuckers who I never did nothing with who offered to pay for a full, full iced out permanent 10 top 10 bottom grill, and I was this close to taking the shit, that close. But he even like had called up the jeweler, got the information. I was gonna go get my shit, um, like sized up, do the mold and stuff. But
Damn.
then I really like snapped into reality. I was like, hell no, cause I do that shit. Then he definitely gonna want some shit from me, and I ain't doing that.
Do
I'm
you
not
feel
doing.
like do you feel like people make bad decisions when they're horny?
Yes.
Why is that?
I wouldn't say myself, not me, cause
Yes, you did. Everybody did it. No, 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 no. Yes, you did. You made the decision bad. After you done did it, you were like, "Damn, I should have just masturbated before I made the decision, and then I would have been more clear." Yes, you did. Everybody did it. So you
um,
lying. You lying.
I feel like men more than women make bad decisions when they horny.
Well,
Just because, like, see, I don't know, or maybe I don't know, because when a guy gets approached with some pussy, like, first of all, men masturbate and do all that way more than women do, just based off like like a guy, he gonna wake up in the morning, like he gonna get his little nut or whatever before he start the day off or something like that. But women, they don't really got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I don't know. I'm just not the type of person like, oh, I need to go try out everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
so how many bodies do a female got to have to be labeled a hoe?
I personally, okay, so yeah, this argument I get in all the time. I personally feel like it depends on how old they were when they lost their virginity and how old they are at the time when you ask them that question. And then it's like, have they been in a relationship? How many people they've been in a relationship? Were they talking to the folks? What like, I feel like it's more to it than just a number. Cause a bitch could be like, oh, I got 20 bodies, lost their virginity at 14 years old, and now they 21 years old. And they be like, oh, you a hoe, you a hoe. It's like, well, really, that's like, how many fucking years that is? That's like 7 years of being sexually active. And like, all right, so that's 20. 20 divided by 7, that's like goddamn almost
Two
three
and a
bodies.
half.
Yeah,
Three and a
that's
half.
like, yeah, that's like
Three and a
almost
half.
3 bodies a year. Like,
Well, that's a
okay,
goddamn lie. Depends on how bad the female is. That's a damn lie.
but you know what I'm saying though. So it's like, what's the circumstances is what I feel like. Cause it's like, oh, if you just caught 10 bodies in the last fucking 6 months, you a hoe, bitch, you a hoe for sure.
What's the most bodies you had in a month or a year?
A year?
Yeah.
4
In a year or in a month?
in a year.
Okay. So what's the most you had in a month, man?
2.
Don't you think that's light, ain't it? That's light for you, ain't it?
I mean, I'm not really one of those. Like, I don't really like get down like that for real. But it was like, get out of a relationship, go do a little something, something. Like, I feel like that's not bad. But like, if you
Is
just,
giving mouth considered catching the body? Is giving throat considered catching the body too?
well, when I count my bodies, I will always, like, if I gave head, like, I'm gonna write that down. Like, cause see me, these hoes is really dirty out here. I'll tell you that. These hoes is really dirty because bitches don't go get checked. They don't. And
Damn.
men, they don't. You know why?
What?
Because it's so many sexual diseases that you can get that will be undetected. And so bitches will just keep fucking. Or these dudes will just keep fucking and not know nothing. Me, bitch, you ain't finna get the oop on me. No. I'm finna know who did what. You feel me?
Who, when, and where?
Because I'm not finna go around texting 3, 4 motherfuckers. Oh, do, cause now what? No, I'm finna if somebody were to ever do some shit or give me some shit or something, it's finna be taken up between me and you, and we finna have to hit, and then that's gonna be that.
You say we gonna have to hit. What do that mean?
Yeah, we finna have to hit, cause
What that mean? We got to hit.
like we finna have to fight. Like what you mean?
Well, it's reportedly that
Like we finna have to hit, cause
Lil Baby, I think Lil Baby gave Jada herpes or whatever because she sued CVS. Now, if you ever been in that situation, how would you handle it? That a man is constantly cheating on you and giving you STDs repeatedly.
what
Because
would
I
I
even need a
do?
female.
What would I do?
Yeah.
Finna rob your house. Um, we finna have to fight. Goddamn. I don't know. I don't know. But I know that I would be so fucking mad that I would definitely get out my body. I would do some shit that I would not want to do.
Would you shoot him?
Would I shoot him? It depends. It really depends. Cause me, I'm very calm. Like I'm very level headed. But when you get me out my body, it ain't no telling what I'm finna do. Because I don't get out of character. So when I do get out of character, it's finna be bad.
Damn. Get out your body.
I'm a Capricorn. So
What's the Capricorn? What month you is?
December.
Okay. So
So
your birthday just passed then, ain't it?
my birthday was on Wednesday.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Thank
So, and we were talking about hedges now, and it's always been a debate in the communities that white women get better than black women because Plies made this song called Becky. Now, since you're a white woman, who do you feel like you're the best head then?
Give me my motherfucking ring.
We're going to give you your flowers on that one. Why do you feel like Caucasian women give the best head? Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because Caucasian women don't have that ass to throw back, so they gotta come with something.
Holy shit. My goodness. My goodness. I remember Trick Daddy said that. He said white women start to get ass now. And goddamn it, as soon as they learn how to make fried chicken, it's over for the black people. You believe that?
Nah, because I know a lot of black men who strictly like black women. So,
I love them all. I don't give a fuck. I love them all flavors.
but then it'd also be black men who strictly like white women. It's really just people preference. Like, you're gonna like what you're gonna like. Like me, if you're a white boy, like you gotta be coming with it. Like you gotta
Justin
have,
Bieber type. Like Justin Bieber type.
yeah, like you gotta be tatted. You gotta have the sauce. You gotta be a hustler. You gotta be something. Like you can't just be no regular white boy because I'm finna clown you. Like don't even. Nah, you should have knew better to come with me with that.
Yeah, man, you can't be goddamn. What the singer name is? Fuck the good singers, dude. What his name is? Oh shit, what his name is? Oh, what? Ed Sheeran. You can't be like an Ed Sheeran. You gotta be like a Justin Bieber.
For sure. For sure. Justin Bieber had the best come up since he came out. Like he's escalated like correctly.
He was funny. He was hanging with the blacks. Yeah. He started hanging with Young Money and them, and started getting tats and all that bullshit.
Hey, I mean, He in the industry though, so it's a lot of shit that be going on. It's a lot of shit that be influencing people and change them without even knowing it's changing them.
Yeah, that's some real shit though, man. Finally, somebody come out and said that because I always debate. I was like, listen, I don't know, but it was a reason why Plies made that song Becky. So it's a reason for everything.
I'm telling you, because I feel like, ooh, I
Go ahead
feel
and say
like,
it.
I feel like, mm, black women have this like essence to them that
Yeah,
just like all black women are beautiful to me. So
right.
it's like,
Mm.
as a white woman, you gotta be right. You feel me? Because today, especially in the industry, like
Yeah.
the culture, like what's being glorified right now is like light skinned women. I feel like. Well, that's just a lot of what I see. Like all these Instagram models they be kind of looking the same, kind of like doing the same hairstyles, wearing the same kind of clothes.
They look like minions.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what's being like glorified. So it's like I feel like, I love dark skinned women. Like I feel like the darker sometimes I think it's prettier to me. Just because I know a lot of like beautiful dark skinned women, but sometimes they're underappreciated just because they're darker. And I don't, me, I don't see nothing as like, oh, you're this way, so you're less pretty or anything like that. But I feel like because in the industry with music and stuff, especially with rap, it is more um populated with like brown skinned women. So I feel like as a white girl, you gotta come harder. Like you have to stand out. You can't just be like no fucking whoa Vicky. Like come
Oh
on.
my god. Oh my goodness. She's disgusting. Y'all need to give her back, bro. Just take her back. Give her back.
We don't want her
Please
sent to
take
the
her back.
Mexican.
Please take her back, bro.
I
She
can't.
is
Please.
banned. She is banned,
Nah,
bro.
we gonna
Like,
leave her for the streets.
she is banned, bro. They need to just put like I don't know what they need to do with her, bro. She's like
Hell
they
no.
need
I
to
say we pass her off to the Mexicans. See what they
she
can
need to
do.
go somewhere, bro.
Uh,
She need to go, man.
Matter of
Just
fact, actually, it's funny though. So I had made this TikTok, and it went viral on TikTok. Got probably like 300 something K on it or something like that.
damn, what you did?
Man, it was just some stupid shit. I was just like, "Hey yo, that new 38 baby drop, turn that shit up." And it was like right when Young Boy had dropped his album, and in the song he's like, I heard my grandpa like, or I don't know, something like, I seen my grandpa save pennies or something. But in the song it sounded like he said save penis. So, I just like made a little joke or whatever, and that shit blew up. But the feedback that I got from it was, oh, this Whoa Vicky's sister, da 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 da. Why you sound like that?
You
Blah
way
blah
cooler than
blah.
Lil Vicky.
You said what?
I said you way cooler than Lil Vicky.
Exactly.
God,
Nah,
God, bro.
because see, that's one thing. That's one thing. We females, when I say you gotta stand out, I don't mean go clown yourself to the internet. Like the bitch, she on the net making herself look a fucking fool. Like you acting like she tried too hard.
She's
Like
doing too much, bro. Like, sweetie, you gotta stop it. Like,
right.
somebody
Yeah.
in the white community to pull her to the side and like you gotta
Nah,
stop it. You can't.
but people since that they really be like, oh da da da, like trying to put me in association with Vicky. Nah, I could never do that. Like I can't. I'm not one of them. And people be like, oh, like did you and Vicky fight? Like did y'all fought, and I'm no, the hell I don't even know. Like people just be trying to like stir some shit up, just try to make some shit, and man, if me and Vicky did fight, tough. Tough. I don't want to see
Did,
that.
if you went viral, did you get paid for that?
No. See, the thing about going viral and stuff like that on the internet is you have to have like a large following that's very active and do like promotions and stuff, and they can pay you off of your followers and stuff like that. But you can't just like do something one time. Like it has to be consistent. Which I learned that from people that I know that are, you know, verified and stuff like that.
So you trying to get that blue check too?
I mean, I don't see, that's the thing. I don't really need no blue check. I just want y'all to know me. Like, well, not even know me, but like I would rather, when I say I would rather be hood famous, obviously not hood famous, like I don't care, but you know, when people say that, they mean like I would rather y'all know who I am in like by word of mouth rather than be like, oh look, she has a bunch of followers, she has a blue check. I guess we fuck with her. Cause you know, people really be like that. They be like, oh, Buddy has a lot of followers. He must be popping. Music really trash though.
That's facts.
Or ain't really talking about shit, or ain't really standing on none, or, you know, even being a good person. Like, I would rather have motherfuckers know me based on my character and based on, like, shit I do for people, and just, I would rather have people feel me than just know me.
Facts. And since you talking about the head game, where you rate your head game skills at from 1 to 10? 10? 5? 10?
Nah, like, I can't, first of all, I can never lift this finger up without doing the other one, so I count like this. But, I'm just gonna keep going, cause that motherfucker up there.
God damn, bro, you need the golden gold then, god damn it, bro.
Hey, I'm talking about, nah, this all I'm gonna say. I ain't even gonna say none of that. All I'm gonna say is, I done had motherfuckers bust my windows out. Motherfuckers try to fight me, get me set up, all type of shit. So I know my shit good.
Bro, you got that fire, boy. You got that toxic, dangerous.
Toxic.
Your shit come with the yellow tape sign, caution.
Toxic,
caution.
Yeah. I love that toxic shit.
You love that toxic shit?
I love that toxic shit.
What you love about it so much? Is the sex good? That's why it's addictive. Like, why? The sex good. That's why you love it.
Nah, it just be like, if you getting toxic with somebody, your bond has to be different. Like, if you getting toxic with somebody, it's because, like, motherfuckers just know you different, I guess.
I think it's the sex, though, because it's like, yeah, I miss you sex, and I don't want you to leave sex. I think that's what it is, though, ain't it?
Well, really, a lot of times when people get into toxic relationships, it's because there's always something missing. So people tend to replace whatever's missing with sex.
But is it addictive though? Do you like? Is it addictive to toxic?
Well, I feel like, okay, so when the situation is toxic and y'all arguing, y'all fighting, cussing each other out, doing this and this, it's because there's either a lack of communication, a lack of love, a lack of something. So people use the sex to replace that emotion. Like when a motherfucker is not telling you how much they fuck with you, they're not telling you they really appreciate you, they always telling you fuck you, but at the end of the day, y'all then go lay up in the bed together, but he still ain't telling you, oh, I love you, oh, you this and this. You're replacing that with the feeling, like with the touch, because that's the most that you can get. So you associate that with affection.
What I'm saying is, you love those toxic relationships like that, don't you?
Shit, all my fucking relationships been toxic, so I don't like toxic shit, really.
Yeah, you do. Women love that shit.
I always get in it. Like, I'm always, like, some shit is always just something. And it's like,
You got that fire.
I don't know, it's always something.
You must be got that fire, boy. You say you busting windows, you got that fire.
Hey, and sometimes it don't even be that though. Sometimes it just be like, so like I said, like I do tend to fuck with people who, you know, from the struggle and shit like that. And when you really make like a real connection and you really start to like show a motherfucker that you really care and that it's more than just that, a lot of people never had that. Like a lot of people never like been shown like real care, like real love. So then it's like, oh, now you're gonna triple cross me. All right, cool. So then I feel like that's when they get toxic, like, cause sometimes motherfuckers be feeling like you trying to get the oop on them or something, or like acting like fake.
You know you done double back a couple times.
What you mean?
You done double back. You know you done told motherfucker you don't, and then came back and fucking that night and something. You didn't do that before. Women didn't do this.
Matter of fact, it always be the other way around. It always be the other way around.
What you mean? What you mean? Explain.
Like, motherfuckers always be telling me it's fuck me, and then, yep, here we are again.
Well, you must be got that flame, bro. You got that flames. LA flame. I'm gonna call you La Flame, bro.
Call me La Flame.
La Flame over there, bro.
No, it really just be, yeah, I don't know. It just be the, I don't know. It's that toxic love. I don't know.
What you got that WAP?
Shit. I would really say, like I said, I don't know.
You got that WAP, no fetty. Hey, well, I appreciate you having me on the platform, though, bro. Glock.
I appreciate it. Yeah, big Glock, you know what I'm saying? Glockbarbie 21 coming out with all new shit. Don't play with me. I'm not one of them. Go play with your bitch. Don't play with me. Yeah.
What's your hat say?
What my hat say? It says Angels Protect Me. Matter of fact, this is my homeboy's brand. This is a 1 of 1. This is the Barbie pink hat. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm Barbie. And they actually have a really good message. Their page is Fuck War, World Peace. My homeboy, he actually does a lot of giving back to the community and stuff like that. But I always wear this hat because the angels protect me. Like how I told you I got in an accident and stuff. I didn't mention this at the time, but the day that happened, when I was in the car, I was wearing a t-shirt, and on the back of it, on the back of the t-shirt, it said devil in English and devil in Chinese. So, and there was like a lot of aspects within the accident for where I should have died, but for some reason I didn't. When, like, if I would have took that whole Xanax, I would have died. If I would have, if that car that I hit would not have been there, I would have ran into a brick wall. I would have died. If that car wasn't there, I didn't veer right there, I would have veered like 500 more feet down the road. It was like a levee, like the road cut off, and there was a river at the bottom, and I would have went the way I went, would have died. Had the shirt on, said devil. Like, it's something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what opened my eyes for real. Like, it's so many reasons why I should have died and I didn't. I feel like my angels always protect me.
Hey, man, we're going to end it right there. It was a pleasure having you. Appreciate you, man. It was great having you, though. You was fun on the show, man.
For sure, for sure. All right.
Bet. Peace.